to your Mondays. And today, we have a beautiful poet, actress, writer, teacher, philosopher, everything here. And her name is Monique!
Hey y'all. My name is Monique Letamendi, but stage name is Orisha Love. I'm a poet, I'm a singer, I'm an actress, I'm an arts advocate, I'm an activist, I'm
just a
lot of things.
Just a beautiful poetic butterfly.
Literally, like, sweet as I love that. I love that. Okay, so we know that your writing is raw and authentic, and so can you just tell us, like, a bit more about that? Like, where do you get your inspiration?
What's
like,
your process?
Yeah, what your process is like? Just all those things that take your writing to the level that it is at now.
I think that the biggest thing that I do is I watch a lot of satire news. So then so what I do is, so for example, what I usually do is I'll watch, but I don't know how y'all feel about this, but fuck Daily Show and Trevor Noah, because Trevor Noah is that funny.
Shit!
Trevor Noah is that funny. I watch Daily Show with Jon Stewart, and I write down trigger words, like words that trigger me. So like no foul propaganda, like anything that I feel like triggers me, and then from those words I create a poem. So anything political and anything, most political things are how I get my inspiration, and if not, it's usually from like people around me, or like maybe something that I read that enticed something, or maybe something that I felt. But it's not, I don't have like a set in stone way of like creating something.
You find your muses and your inspiration.
Right.
Yeah,
that makes
through
sense.
your environment. Which
I think you should. So from wait, you said like from your environment. So talk to us. So you know, a lot of poets speak a lot on like their environment. So is yours like a combination of like the environment plus the political aspect plus the social aspect? Like, what does it entail?
I try my best to put all of that in one poem, and because I believe that transparency perpetuates growth. So I try to be as transparent as possible with all my poems, and when I say transparent, I mean the vulnerability is there. I mean the mystery is there. Whatever I feel like needs to be in that poem to translate how transparent I am, that's what I do. So I just make sure that whatever I said, the most important thing to me is that whatever I need to say is honest, there's no sugarcoating, it's to the point, and it's something that everybody can understand, no matter if you're a 67-year-old white man or a 14-year-old black guy.
You bust shots if I call you pig. Overseer, look at your hands. Do they have minds of their own? Your apologies aren't valid on this side of your pistol. Were 6 shots enough? Overseer, why are you afraid of our breath? Look at the mess we have made.
Like my most recent one was about gentrification. And I've been living in Bushwick my entire life, so I've seen gentrification unfold for the past 15 years.
Awesome.
And so, but it took me about 14 years to write a poem. Like it was just a constant thing that was bothering me, but I didn't know how to write it until last year.
Okay.
And then I was just like, all right, cool. And that's one of my, like, to me personally, I feel like it's one of my best poems, because as long as it took me, I guess it took me that long because I was grabbing inspiration. Yeah, and I was experiencing. So where the universe has its ways of letting me know when I'm ready and when I'm not. And so if I know that I'm not, and if my body is telling me I'm not, and if my pen is telling me that I'm not, then I'm not. But in the moments where it's like, all right, sis, you gotta say something, then it's like, all right, cool, let's do this, let's go through it.
And being that in tune is important, but something I love about you is you're very in tune with yourself. So you take mental health and personal care very seriously.
I do.
Yeah, which I think is by far like the base of anything. Like, if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else. Right? So when it comes to your work and when it comes to your life, how do you implement that?
I shut off Facebook every now and again.
Yes.
I shut
Everybody
off my phone.
Yeah.
I keep the fuckboys and do not disturb.
Whew.
Like if you look at my phone right now, every last one of them is on do not disturb.
Yeah.
And that just brings me so much peace.
Yeah.
I take myself out on dates.
I love that.
Like how you killed us. Like how you keep killing us in any sense. The punctuations at every press conference are our deaths, but overseer and massa love to watch us die. The deterioration of my culture wasn't enough. White America can only prosper when the control of power doesn't shift and their motives are as old as oppression.
At the point where I realized, like, I was a pharmacy tech in CVS, and I just realized, like, I can't do this. So I quit, and now I'm a program director in a nonprofit, and I'm directing programs for theater. I'm directing theater and music programs. I'm producing my own art. Like, I'm trying to do a one-woman show. I'm waiting on this $5,000 grant because I'm gonna get because the university.
Yes, speak that into existence.
I came up with a book. I co-direct short films. I help people film their films. I guess. Like one of my homegirls, she just had a multimedia performance of her album and had me like narrating the entire thing. And then I write for friends. Everything that I do, I make sure that it's a testament of self-care. Because I don't have. We as women of color don't have the opportunity to cultivate safe spaces or be in safe or feel safe in spaces that we don't cultivate. And so because of that, I feel as though what I do sort of kind of fills that void. So I make sure that everything that I do is providing a safe space for myself and for people that look like me, people that think like me, people that move like me. Because we are, I was just talking about this at the photo shoot, but we are very, very deserving of safe spaces. So if no one wants to do it, I guess I have to be the black fan and do it by myself.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm sick of someone else writing my narrative. I'm sick of someone else writing my story, especially if I have hands to do it myself.
Exactly.
Just because I have the skin, the color of rust, does not mean that I am without value. Don't treat my arrest like a hunting trip. Don't treat my people like loose change. Who are you to decide when we die? We don't deserve to die like this, like how you kill us.
We also seem to forget that womanhood is non-binary and that it consists of you can shake your ass, but then it's also the other part of it. So then it's like, I also read Bell Hooks books on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Like, I also watch Neil deGrasse Tyson documentaries. Like, it's like,
I'm gonna twerk, but I've read every feminist novel.
You know what I mean?
I can do both.
And so I think that the society that we live in, we seem to forget that that's a thing. And that if a woman doesn't look like Nicki Minaj or Iggy or even Azalea Banks, that she's worthless or isn't of importance. And so the reason why I do what I do is because I really don't believe in that narrative, and I believe that my voice is important. I believe that women that look like me and move like me, because I know them, they're my friends. So then I know that they deserve to, their voices deserve to be heard, and that we deserve to be represented in a way that's both respectful and then also realistic. Like it's not always booty shorts and a tank top. Like it's not always a faja, like we call it. It's not always a garter belt. Like it's sometimes I want to wear sweats in the sit down the block. Like so I'm very cautious of my art being as non-binary as possible.
And one last one. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Shit. I want to be everything. I want to be able to get into these really big spaces and change things. I want to be a playwright. I want to be on Broadway. I want to be I want to be happy. I don't give a fuck. Like as long as whatever that I'm partaking in is bringing me happiness and is bringing me joy and is bringing me peace and is bringing me serenity, then that's what I want to be doing. And to be honest with you, I think that art is the only thing that's going to do that. So I'm sure that like whatever it is that I am when I grow up, it's going to be something art related. But as long as it's bringing me peace, that's all.
Well, we're so happy you came on.
Thank you a million.
And we're so happy you guys tuned in.
Yes.
Come back next week.
Keep watching.
Keep watching. writing.
Take yourself out.
Yes, whatever it is that you do, make sure that you're doing that and that you're loving on yourself. Because
Eat kale.
Yeah.
Yes, and donuts too.
Bye.
Bye.